Happy birthday! Hello! Daddy. Happy birthday! Oh, hi, Coley. I love you too. Yeah, see where he goes. That's our tail.
I'm videotaping. Okay, I'm ready. It's rolling. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dad. Happy birthday to you.
Blow out the candles. Blow it out. Blow it out.
Blow out the candles.
They wouldn't let us put 9 candles.
Oh, always close.
Way too close. Happy birthday to you.
All right. There's mine. And hiding out in the back. Speech. What? Go where?
Okay. We're going to read out the card. Thank you so very much for everything you've done and given me and making my life complete. I love each and every one of you. Each and every one of you are special to me.
Oh, and that's just the outside.
Davina's going to read. Adina's going to. It's in English.
All of
Do a
them?
quick job. This is from Ruth.
Okay. Chuck, you're inspiring, not just because of your age, but because your long life has made you such a remarkable person. Those who know you celebrate not only your birthday, but the person you are, someone who is truly admired and loved. Love, Ruth.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, Ruthie.
Oh.
Can I hold the money?
You can't find any.
I'll be down. Here's another 20.
This is from David and Gina.
Primos.
Happy birthday, may your day be one to remember and your year be one to enjoy. Minds think alike. Happy birthday, Monica and Dave.
That's where I'll be going up. I did that for Dana when she turned 13. I said,
I still could hide my love from you. You ought to know, for heaven I told you so 1,000,000 or more times. You went away and my heart went with you. I speak your names in my every prayer. If there is some other way to say that I love you, my darlings, I don't know how. You'll never know if you don't know now. I was over here when I was young.
Wrap off the times tables, and I learned my times tables because Dad was always, what's 2 plus 2, or 2 times 9, what, you know, and giving us secrets on how to do that. And always, when we went to races, when we were at the school races, he'd always say, all right, stand at the end of the line, and say 2 things, but we were always winning first place. Because Dad told us stuff like that.
How to
He was
cheat.
a good dad.
How to cheat.
Yeah, you never cheat. That's my slogan. I remember those good things that Dad, when we were little, he was a great dad. Yes, still yes.
you ain't the boss of me.
Now we all know who the trouble was right here, right?
I have 1,000,000 of them with Dad. We did everything together when I was little. Always going down to my cousin's house.
Tell them about you driving. from the bowling alley.
I was gonna tell him about one driving. One day it was kind of cold. I was doing a paper route. So he woke up and he said, I'll take you, son. So we were driving down the street and he was still half asleep. And I said, make a right. I meant at the corner. Right up the curve.
Jeez.
So he drove up the curve, but it wasn't, I did have to throw a paper at the house. So.
One of my favorite memories was when we were coming home from Glenwood Springs. My car, the ignition was broken on it, so we had a hot wire for me to come back. So we're coming back. I'm going back myself. I'm thinking, okay, Denver or bust, because my car's going to blow up because it's smoking every time I stop. The radiator heats up. So I'm driving down the highway, and who do I see? My mom and my dad pulled over off to the side of the road in their van. Their van breaks down. So I pull over and I say, hop in real quick or the car's going to overheat. So we kind of run in and they jump in and grab some pillows. In the meantime, my windows are all locked down. You can't roll them up.
And it's raining.
I'm driving down the street. It's raining like crazy. The rainbow is directly on our car. There's a rainbow directly on our car and it's raining like nuts. We get over to Idaho where traffic slows down and we're soaked because it's raining on us. And all of a sudden we pull up and the sun comes out. My dad's sitting there all soaking wet inside the car. My mom's in the back seat all wet. I'm driving. And this truck passes by and he's sitting there next to us. My dad looks up at him and he goes, beautiful day, isn't it? And they just looked it over and it was like we were insane with the car soaking wet. But we ended up getting home that day and the rainbow was on our car the whole way.
Okay, so I'm the baby, almost.
Nice try.
But let's see, I have a really good memory of my dad and my mom, and we had went to Colorado Springs to the gambling place up there, and Gail came with. So it was me and Gail and my mom and dad, and they went gambling, and then they went home after. Her and I went out to the bar. We were young and cool.
We could have guessed that.
So we partied all night. We come home. Mom and Dad are sleeping. They're rolled over sleeping. We're trying to be all quiet. I'm looking in the mirror and we're taking our jewelry off and I go, oh my God. I have one big round earring and one big long earring. They didn't know. I go, Gail, let me wear these all night. And we started laughing so hard and we were trying to be quiet not to wake him up, but all of a sudden I could see my dad's back. It was rolling in the back, and it was his back was just vibrating, and the mom were just, it was just so funny. And then you got up and you were just laughing and laughing at us and said, you girls are crazy. And it was just such a good memory, but
Fun time, yeah.
cherish it. And I also wanted to thank you, Dad, for no matter what we ever did or if we got in trouble, you never made me feel bad. And I think that brought the best of us kids out because we didn't get into much trouble. Because I made my kid feel so bad when he got in trouble compared to what you did for me.
Should have
So.
kicked you guys out.
Some of us left them.
So I have so many good memories with that, of course, but we're still making them, playing dominoes all the time. One of the ones that reminds one of the ones that reminds me of Dad is just who he is. No, we don't have it. Then in the morning before I'm going to school, he'd be in there getting his money. And it just showed me how he would go without to make sure we had.
Yeah.
And I'm very thankful for that, Dad.
Always good to give him the shirt of memory.
Now he's got some money.
That's how much I love that. Thank you all for coming.
Family, we come from a good family. Yes, we do. We have the best parents anybody could ask for. We grew up poor, but we grew up in one home, and we grew up happy, and everybody has their problems and their dysfunctions, but we all have love for one another. And that's what matters more than anything, is the love we have in our family.
Yes.
And like Auntie Esme said, we come from a good stock of family.
Yeah, we do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk about my crying. I got it bad. But anyway, Uncle, you've always just been playing music Just loving everybody. I love you.
He's always.
Oh.
He's always thinking.
Okay.
I got a dad.
All the Martinez's are crybabies, son.
Oh.
They are. We are.
Anyone else? Okay, I just,
Oh, Roberta.
everything is always good when we get around Uncle Chuck. It's always been all the family, they sing, all of his kids, all of his offsprings, they all sing and just so joyful every single time we've gotten together. And it was always so much fun when Mom used to take us over to your house and we get to see all the pictures and all the memories of the family and all the knickknacks and everything that you had in the house. I really enjoyed it. I love how you embrace all of us and how you call my little baby Bacon. My little baby.
My little bacon.
He's big now. He's here.
Yeah.
He's 9. Oh no.
Did Ramona give him
7.
that? Did Ramona give him that Mickey Mouse watch?
He's
trying to give it to him?
Yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah, he has it. So.
It's really old. He's done.
And the harmonica you gave him, he has a harmonica that you gave
I
him.
hear he's dancing and
Remember, he
everything.
doesn't have any of his grandchildren's
Yeah.
pictures up. He has
Yes,
registered.
yours
Yes,
does.
Hey, Roberta,
He has some
how
of his
much did he weigh?
He does.
Yeah, he was little.
Oh, that's so sad.
Sorry, guys.
It meant the world to me.
He came to give my mom flowers Mother's Day every year. He said my mom was like his mom. And he was always there. He would bring her flowers and give her a kiss. He loved his sister so much. Thank you so much.
We know you better than that.
She's hungry.
She wants to gamble.
Trying to get him down there with that dough.
Ruth wants to.
I'm Ruth.
Ruth wants to say something.
And I've been taking care of this guy for a couple years now, and we're very, very fond of him. And I just can't. He's just a wonderful man, and his stories. Oh my gosh, I just sit and listen to his stories when we work together. And so, and he sings. Oh, he always singing, sending me text messages. I've got this all these songs that he sent me in text message form. So anyway, but he's just such a sweetheart, and I love him so much. And I hope he's around for another 90.
Of course, he always cheats.
Oh.
It's the funniest thing because they go, Grandpa, you know what you're talking, and they laugh, and we just have so many memories of playing games and just being there. But the one thing I have to say though is that he's actually taught me how to love and to be there. The weird thing is I think we have this weird thing because sometimes when all this stuff was going downtown with Jeff and stuff, he had it was weird. I got this weird feeling and airy, and I don't get like this very often because I don't cry. But he texted me and it was weird. It was around 11 o'clock at night and I was feeling really down and sad and I was worried about him, and I just don't let my feelings out very often. The weird thing is he texted me and he said, and he's in his room and I'm in my room, and we usually shut the doors, so there was nothing there, and he texted me and said, I don't know what it is, but I'm feeling something's weird, are you okay? Honestly. And then I went and we ended up talking for an hour. I went to his room because I was like, how did he even know? You know what I mean? How did he feel that I was feeling down? So I don't feel like that very often. But it's honest, now that I think we're together so much, it's almost like your husband. We know each other. We know what we're doing, how we're doing. I know what he wants. I know what he wants. And I think it's mutual because we just, I don't know, it's something, we've had a relationship.
And we got to take care of that.